So this will be the last Christmas catalog video that I'll be doing for this year. 1988 Sears Wish Book. Check that out. 1988 Sears Wish Book. There's a picture of Santa Claus on the back and on the front. Looks like he's working with some tools there. So this is great. You know, 1988. I think a lot of you people will find this to be a real trip down memory lane. And $3 for this catalog. My youngest son was born in '88, and my oldest boy was born in '85, and my daughter's born in 1990. So this is all kind of from their era, and I remember this catalog very well. So, anyways, without further ado, let's have a little peek at it. Okay, it should be interesting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I'm not really sure where to start exactly. Usually with the fun stuff. Okay, we'll start with some stereo equipment, stuff like that. Okay, I forgot to mention I got these lovely Hawkin'S Cheezies. I'm going to be gnawing on those. Casio. Wow, pricey. $750. Crazy. Look at that. Eddie Van Halen style guitar. Kind of funny, Look at the size of that cheesy. That's a big one. Wow. It says a rosewood fingerboard. $180. Set of drums here. Yeah, electronic drums. Remember those were very popular in the 80s. Yeah, look at these portable stereos. $260 for this one here. Dual cassette. A lot of them were dual cassette. These were very popular. You know, I think Sony had the Sony Walkman, of course. Everybody else copied, so. But these things, very powerful. $60, I guess that was probably, I mean, it seems kind of cheap now, but pretty pricey back then. Oh, look at the size of those speakers. Good old 1988. $800 would have got you that Sherwood stereo system. I used to have a lot of these things. Oh wow, you know what? I had a Sanyo, my first Sanyo VCR was a lot more pricier than that. It was a stereo. I paid about $1,000 for it in '87. This catalog's '88. This one obviously doesn't have the features that mine did. Mine was like really, really good, but still $1,000 back then. What's that now? Heck of a lot of money. You can see they're finally starting to get away from the furniture style cabinets. Oh, I remember these things. Very, very popular, especially with you know, teen girls, little girls, and teenage girls like stuff like that. Oh, some attaché cases with a lock. Wow, very important. Smith Corona electric typewriter. Wow, nice. $380. And they got me a nice small compact set. And I really like them because they're so much smaller and nicer. Oh wow, look at these cameras. I always find this interesting. Canon camera for $360. There's a 35mm camera. Wow. The revolutionary vertical film transport system. Wow, that's interesting. Allows you to date your pictures and all that. Well, that's kind of common nowadays. I guess back then that was really something. Yeah, rechargeable batteries. When we had when our kids were little, we had a lot of rechargeable batteries. You had to have them because, I mean, all their toys had batteries and they really went through them, let me tell you. Snowboards. Well, you could pay anywhere from about $20 to well over 100. Lots of skates. Yeah. Let me see. There's Johnny Power skates. I wonder what. Okay. Well, 114, 149. You know. I've got a rip on our page here. That looks like fun. You could probably use this on the water as well. That's what I used mostly when I was a kid. Good old wooden toboggan. I remember pulling my kids around something like that. Lots of firearms. Very cool. Golfing. My dad really liked golfing. I tried golfing a few times and kind of swung like a windmill, but I can see why people would like it because, I mean, it seemed like an interesting game. Very leisurely, you know. Save $80. That's good until December 19th, 1988. Good old pinball machines. Well, that's pretty cool. I used to love playing pinball when I was a kid. Well, that's really interesting. I don't recall seeing pinball machines in a catalog before. Wow, $260 you have a pinball machine. Not sure about the quality, but I think it'd be fun. I think the last time I played darts was in an old English pub about 40 years ago. And I managed to get a bullseye, and I actually did pretty good. We used to have a dartboard when I was a kid. Nice looking router. You know, a lot of these tools you could have bought them back then. And unless you're building time, you could still be using them today. Good old Dremel. Lots of Craftsman, but whenever I see those, I just refer to them as a Dremel. I need a sip of water. Those Hawkin'S Cheezies make me thirsty. 75-piece metric standard, $100. Half horsepower garage door opener with 2 transmitters, $240. We used to have one of those rechargeable flashlights. Came in handy. You just grab it, and it was always charged. I think you had about an hour of continuous light with one of those. Not really sure whatever happened to it. My kids. Obviously they were partnering with McDonald's. Not really interested in this little kid wear, baby wear, nothing. Some of you kids might, or pardon me, some of you people might remember some of these watches, you know, when you were little or something like that, you know, stuff like that. If I flip the pages too fast, just say, hey, Mark, slow down. Well, I want to get into the toys. Okay. So, remote control cars. I used to have one of those. A lot of fun. Oh my gosh. My kids had that exact same thing. Fisher Price. Fisher Price and Play School made really solid stuff, you know. You could drop it down the stairs and it still worked. I remember that thing, that exact same thing. It was a cassette player. Big buttons, easy to use. Lots of Crayola. Crayons. Rock tumblers. The old wood burning. Not sure if they still have those. Probably too much of a fire hazard or a safety hazard. Oh, looks like a big ferry. Some of my friends have one of these. A lot of my friends have one of those things. A garage thing for all your little tinker toys. Majorette. They used to make really nice, almost kind of equivalent to Hot Wheels. Majorette. I remember that. I forgot about it until I saw that. Very good quality. this when I was a little kid. I'd be out in the backyard for hours. I'd come in, I'd be absolutely filthy. Lots of fun. Hours of fun. I bought mine at Radio Shack. I think my youngest boy, the one who's born in '88, I think he has it now. I still see one of the best toys ever made. I think by the time the '80s rolled around, stuff like this was kind of on the decline. Being replaced more by, video games, that sort of thing. Oh man, I remember this page. Probably why it's so well worn. It's all taped. It's been taped here. Because my youngest boy, my oldest boy, he'd have been 3 at the time, and he was a Ghostbuster. He was Dr. Peter Venkman, or so he thought he was. But he had like a proton pack, and his mom made him a uniform, and I built him a Ghostbuster headquarters. It was like a little clubhouse type thing. It had a pole to slide down on. Yeah, my oldest boy was Peter Venkman. My youngest boy was Ray, I think. There's Winston, Ray, Peter, and Egon, I think, something like that. I always wanted something like this when I was a kid. Lots of fun to ride around on. Pretty cool just driving around something like that. Wow, look at this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pedal car. That's a pedal car. Yeah, my kids have one of those too. That horse with the springs on it. This is for like wee little kids. Oh yeah, I remember this too. My kids would spend hours in the bathtub. We used to give them tub toys all the time. Look at this old Etch-a-Sketch. Lots of Walt Disney home movies. Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland, Dumbo. Wow, Sword in the Stone. Cinderella. Mickey's Christmas Carol. DuckTales. Yeah. Lots of Disney and McDonald's and yeah, nice. I remember some of these pages like it was yesterday when I look at it. It brings back a flood of memories because I'd go over this with my oldest boy would look at it. Light bright. Oh yeah, look at these play school flashlights. My kids used to take those camping with them. It's a play school, or yeah, it's a play school, yeah. They all had these things here. Oh, these binoculars. And they had a something similar to this. Easy bake oven, and my little sister used to have one too. Yeah, something like that. I used to bake stuff. Little kid ironing. Wow. That's not something you see too often. I'm sure some of you ladies might remember Sweet Little Susie. Cabbage Patch Kids. I think the big frenzy was over by the time they were in the Sears catalog. Barbie. Lots of Barbie stuff. It's just always around forever. Oh wow. Elf and Garfield. Lego. This is around the time Lego was trying to get real technical. Oh, that water tastes good. Not sure what those things are. Talking pinball wizard. Okie dokie. When I was growing up, there wasn't a kid in Canada that didn't have one of these. Lots of games. Let's see what we can find to look at here. Okay. Well, got lots of digital watches and that sort of thing, and you know, the regular type watches, the analog. You know, for about $60 to $100, you get yourself a decent looking watch. That's Seiko. That's kind of nice. That was well, that one's $250. Yeah, it looks nice. I recognized Arnold Palmer even before I saw the name. Well, I don't think I wore any of these type of clothes back then. I've always been a t-shirt and blue jeans type person. I was looking for an ugly Christmas sweater for my videos. I couldn't really find any. They've been all picked over. I found one or two, but they were way too small. Some nice suede jackets. Nice winter boots. Nike. Well, about $75 for a pair of boots. Well, Phillips razors. Well, anywhere from about 75 to a little bit more than $100. Remington. Well, you know, we got a Christmas tree, a real one, and Linda went out with her daughter and son-in-law and the two grandkids. That's the nicest one that she's had in years. It's beautiful. I'd like to get a Santa suit. It'd be a blast. Oh man, my parents had that exact same fireplace years ago. And all this stuff. Trying to find something more interesting. Royal Doll. Not really sure what there is. A lot does at the beginning. They have gifts for under $20, that sort of thing, or under $10. Christmas cake. Oh, I remember that tin. So, special stocking stuffers for $5, under $5. Don't choose anything here I'd want. I see these chocolate letters all the time and they're nowhere near $5. Under 10. Well, I'm still not really enticed. Still under 10. Oh, wow. Is that a lint shaver or something? Yeah, it gets rid of foot. Yeah, I remember we had one of those. Can't remember where we got it, but we had one. Wow, look at those sexy undies. Holy cow. Well, under 20. Well, I don't really see anything that I'd want to buy here even for $20. The Moose Brothers. Now that's funny. I like that. Balderdash. I remember that game. Still gifts for under 20. glasses. What are you supposed to do? Drink it. Under 30. Look at all the VHS tape and that sort of thing. Well, lots of diamonds and or fake diamonds, whatever. I think we're just about done here because I'm not seeing, these catalogs are actually all kind of the same. They don't really seem to change all that much over the years. Well, maybe some of my women viewers will find this interesting. Sure those are real fur coats or not. Let's just see what they have here. Snowsuits. Oh, nice looking jacket for a nice looking woman's jacket. Handbags. Lizard green leather. Lots of boots. Oh, those are ugly. Wow. Well, I think we're just about done here. Yeah, I would say so. Well, that was great. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I really enjoyed my Hawkin'S Cheezies. That was good. That was a very interesting catalog. A lot of fun to look at catalogs like that. It's funny because I remember looking at that with my kids. They were so little. Like I said, well, my youngest boy was 3, and he was like me when I was a little kid. He'd just be staring at all the stuff and just looking and going like that. Just fascinating. So, and like I said, I think for a lot of you people, it was a real way to reminisce about your childhood. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. So, okay, my next Christmas video coming up will be my last one for this year. After that, I'll be moving on past Christmas, obviously. So until then, you look after yourselves, look after each other. I hope you're all doing amazing out there in the land of awesome. So you let me know how you're doing, okay? You take care, and by the way, let me know when you were a little kid, what were some of the things that you wished for as well. There must have been some favorite toy that you really wanted, okay? So, you take care. And, oh, you know what? My last video, when I did my Christmas specials, I forgot to ask you what your favorite must-see Christmas specials were as well, okay? So, basically, 2 things. Just, let me know in the comments what your last, or what your must-see videos are for Christmas, the ones that you just have to see. Like maybe, Charlie Brown Christmas or Christmas Vacation, whatever. And also, your favorite toys that you wanted as a kid. I'm sure if you're like me, you had a long list. So, anyways, look after yourselves, my friends. Take care, and I'll see you in a few days, okay?